Yo, what's going on, my beautiful people? It's Nico Fleeks again. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, drop a comment down for your boy. Anyway, happy wife, happy life. Not real. Happy wife, happy life. You're a simp if you go by that rhetoric, okay? So I'm going to debunk that real quick. Happy wife, happy life. Oh, yeah. Oh, I just need to see what my wife thinks. Oh, let me check on the wife first. Oh, let me do this first. Let me see if the wife is okay with that. F that. Your wife is meant to obey you. Okay? Stop being a little simp bucket and you're trying to confer to your wife every time there is something that needs to be decided. Your wife is meant to be under your program. That's how she's going to remain happy. Because if you consistently tell your wife, "Oh babe, is it okay if I do this? Oh babe, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're okay with that." No. Stop it. Your woman is supposed to be on your program. Bruh. Oh my God, America's full of simps. Oh my God, we have deviated from our natural order. Your wife needs to be submissive to you. If you are submissive to your wife, she will leave you. It's just that simple, brothers. It's that simple. Happy wife, happy life is the reason why your household is a war zone. Happy wife, happy life is the reason why your wife is combative, unrealistic, not grateful. All of these attributes, right, is because you live a happy wife, happy life mentality, bro. You walking on eggshells 24/7 in your own kingdom. You are literally walking on eggshells in your own palace, in your own kingdom, brother. The reason why your woman don't respect you is because you live a happy wife, happy life mentality. Get rid of that, okay? And I'm going to tell you what you really need to do. Your wife needs to be under your program. So whatever that you bring to her, whatever that you provide to her, whether it is stability or instability, I don't give a damn what it is. She needs to be under your program. Whether you decide to be nice to her, whether you decide to be mean to her, whether you decide to be cruel to her. Listen, I'm not saying be cruel to your woman, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying be a good man to your woman. However, your woman needs to accept anything that you throw at her because that by definition is what makes her the woman. So anything that you say goes as far as a woman. Anything that you do or say goes. F the happy wife, happy life. That comes from consumerism and capitalism. Okay? The reason why you were fed happy wife, happy life your entire upbringing is because of consumerism and capitalism. They want you to buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that for your wife. She don't even appreciate it, brother. She don't even appreciate it, gang. Y'all think that y'all could buy a woman's love, buy a woman's y'all think that y'all can buy her love. You can't. You can't buy anyone's love. Stop being a simp, brother. Just stop it. Why are you doing that? Why is it that you're pandering to your woman? Why is it that you're trying to give her let me tell you something. You can never make a woman more unhappy than to give her everything she wants. She has nothing to work for. She has nothing to aspire for. She has nothing to basically reward herself for, right? So if you give her everything that she wants and needs, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, she don't even deserve that stuff anyway. She don't even deserve the treatment that you're giving her, right? And she knows that deep down inside. So every time that you pander to her needs and give her everything that she wants, You are literally creating a precedence for insolence. You are creating a precedent for her to be an insolent wife, for her to be disrespectful, for her to be ungrateful, because she has nothing to please you for, because you are already giving her everything unwarranted. Like, you just go ahead and jump out the window, bruh. Like, what the actual F? Come on, guys. Listen, I built this channel in order to educate the masses, right? Specifically men in their life challenges, okay? And women is something that we all have to deal with, right? As long as you're a heterosexual male. So when I say this, I mean, listen, bro, stop pandering to your wife. Stop trying to be overly pleasing, people pleasing, bro. There's no way to get her vajayjay drier than the Sahara Desert than to always be pandering to her, always trying to make her happy, always trying to give her what she wants. Happy wife, happy life. That's not true. You'll find that the guys that live that happy wife, happy life mentality are the same guys that are in just miserable, sexless marriages. Why is that? It's a deep, 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 conscientious, innate, primitive impulse that women have, right? Men that don't treat them extremely good for no reason, men that don't put them on the pedestal are inadvertently seen as higher value, because it seems as though you do not have anything to prove to them. It seems as though that, shit, you already brought the table right here, so what is it that I got to people please you for? You dig what I'm saying? It's very peculiar how men, and I'll say that, especially men that were raised by single moms, right? If your mom was a single mom, you ain't had no dad, you never saw how a man is supposed to treat a woman in order to keep her long term. So you could be jacked, you could be good looking, you can have a whole lot of money and all this other BS, but you can't keep her. You can't keep a woman. It's because you are pandering to her too much, bruh. Like, take it easy. It's okay to be a bit of a dickhead. It's okay to treat her, you know what I'm saying, a little bit less than ideal sometimes, man. That's how you wake her ass up. That's how she goes, oh, wait, this man means business. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I'm going to give y'all a challenge, man. When you're with your woman, don't smile, don't laugh, don't cater to her needs for a solid 2-3 days. Watch how the whole dynamic will switch up. Watch how the whole dynamic will switch up. You feel what I'm saying? And if she decides to be even more disrespectful because you are not pandering to her, you are not trying to be all bubbly with her, like you're trying to make her feel good all the time, like a dog, right? You know how, like, have you ever seen someone walking a dog and then they're always looking up at their owner? The dog is always looking up, trying to make sure he's being a good boy. Am I being a good boy, master? Like, that's how y'all be with these women. Y'all be like dogs. Y'all are domesticated as hell, bruh. These women got y'all wrapped around y'all finger, always looking for validation, always looking, trying to make sure you're being a good boy. Yeah, nigga, you being a good boy. Are you happy? Now be a man, okay? Be a man. You don't gotta always look for you don't gotta always do things for your woman as far as for the sake of validation. You have to calm down. These women don't like that. They don't want you to always pander to her, yo. They want you to give her what it is, and that's that. You have to tell her what's what. You have to tell her what the deal is, and if she don't like it, she could kick rocks. Real talk. That's how you be a masculine man when you are in the midst of women. When you are in amongst women, you have to draw the standard. You don't politic with the woman. You don't pander to her every last need. That's the quickest way to make her vajayjay drier than a mouthful of cinnamon. I cannot stress that stuff enough to y'all. And I'm telling y'all the God honest truth. And there's gonna be a lot of women that's gonna come on the it's gonna be a lot of women that will try to oppose what I say, right? And that's because they don't want y'all to know the real business. They don't want y'all to learn how female nature really is. Listen, you can't live with them, you can't live without them, okay? These women, they're extremely important to your life. However, you need to learn how to navigate around them, man. You got to learn how their mind operate. They don't want you to always be nice to them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I remember when I was younger, man, and don't get me wrong, I've always been a ladies man. I've always been a lady killer, right? But there was a point in time in my life where I didn't really know what women respond to. So I assumed that I had to be nice to them, right? And let me tell you, like, maybe my experience might be different because I've always been a good looking dude. So women always dealt with me no matter how I treat them. I could treat them good. I could treat them nice. And listen, I'm not saying don't treat your woman good, like I said. I'm saying don't always over pander, like don't always be a people pleasing person. Like if you have something to say, or if you feel like she's doing something that's not good, or if you feel like she's being unruly, disrespectful, speak your mind. Tell her that that she has gone out of line, she has crossed the line, all that type of stuff. She's gonna be like, oh wow, like he's a man of, substance. Like he's really telling me what's what. Listen, happy wife, happy life will degrade your whole entire relationship, man. So back to what I'm saying, man. I don't want to derail off of what I'm saying. So when I was a little bit younger, I didn't really know how to treat women. I've always been good looking. Even when I was younger, I felt like I got a little bit more good looking as I got older. But what I'm trying to say is, there's been times that I thought that I had to be nice to the woman to get her heart. And I found that women are actually less attracted to you when you are too nice to them, because it's a little bit suspicious. It's like, why are you being so nice to me? Like what is this? Like, you have to understand that when you're too nice to a woman, it's like they find it very suspicious. It's just it's a paradox, right? Because you expect for the woman to treat you better because you're treating her better, but the reality is she will actually treat you worse, because now the fact that you are treating her so well, she is assuming that you are of lesser value. She feels as though she is better than you now. You feel what I'm saying? And I really hate to expose the truth sometimes, because sometimes when I listen to my own videos, I'm like, this is harsh, but it's the truth. I'm giving y'all the dead honest truth. Listen, you can thank me later, or you can hate me now and thank me later. That's how I'm gonna say it. Anyway, this is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, you dig, and don't forget to leave a comment if I triggered ya. Again, this is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King. I'm gone. Oosh!